This actor got jacked for the role he might not even get. His physique looks straight out of a comic book. 6 foot 3 inches, 240 pounds, and built like a tank. Veins popping, shoulders round like cannonballs, and pecs that could probably deflect a bullet. Alan Ritchson's transformation is one of the most extreme Hollywood has ever seen. But the reason behind it has everyone furious, because apparently he didn't do it for a role he had. He did it to taunt James Gunn and prove he's the only one worthy of wearing the bat suit.
I would love to play Batman. There, I said it. I'll shout it from the rooftops. I want to be Bruce Wayne.
Would I pay handsomely to be Batman? You wouldn't even have to pay me to be Batman.
But even with that picture-perfect comic book Batman build, the internet isn't impressed. And word is, the director didn't buy into the hype either, straight up passing on him for the role.
James Gunn has personally announced publicly on his Twitter, LOL, he's not playing Batman.
But the whole Alan drama is more complicated than you think. Most people think it all started when he landed the role of Jack Reacher. He knew he had to look like an absolute unit, so he went from 205 to 240 pounds in under a year. But that's where things started to smell off. Fans began asking the obvious question, how? Because let's be real, Alan was already a trained powerhouse before that role, so packing on 35 pounds of pure muscle in just 8 months? That's nearly impossible, even for beginners with newbie gains. Still, he stood his ground, insisting his transformation was 100% natural. He swore it was all hard work and clean eating. And to be fair, his training was no joke. Rope pull downs, supersets, hammer curls, press variations, skull crushers, and dips. The guy pushed himself to failure with 6 sets of 25 reps. It's no wonder he's got one of the most insane builds in Hollywood. But here's where it gets weird. In the same breath, Alan claimed he wasn't juiced up, and then added that he didn't even train that hard. So naturally, people started wondering, what's the real story here?
I never have taken a performance enhancing. I've never taken HGH. I think for most of us, muscle growth has been the goal. My goal is actually volume. It's not about punishing ourselves in the gym or taking ourselves to the point of literally destroying our bodies. It's about just consistent, vigorous activity for short, healthy amounts of time.
But then the truth started slipping through the cracks. After season 1, Ritchson finally came clean, admitting he was on testosterone replacement therapy to optimize his hormones and keep his body running at peak levels.
So you have pizza and ice cream and all that stuff?
Yeah, I will say testosterone helps.
TRT is technically meant for men with low testosterone, but in the fitness world, it's often seen as a legal loophole for packing on muscle faster. And now the internet is split. Some people argue that at 42, Alan's test levels probably did drop, so maybe he's just keeping his hormones balanced. But others say he's just another Hollywood natty, hiding behind a prescription. Still, you have to give him credit if he's really off cycle now and still maintaining that superhero frame. That's almost as crazy as staying 100% natural at his age. So what do you think? Is Alan being honest about his gains, or is this just another Hollywood smokescreen?